Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some massive leaks to go over. A new Pokemon spin-off game may have just been leaked for Pokemon Day this year. We also have some new DLC leaks to take a look at from Riddler-Coup, a few other bits and bobs to talk about. There's a lot of stuff to go over. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try to hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, the first leak today that we're going to be going over is all about a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. So if you're a fan of the series, get excited because in a couple of weeks, we may know about a brand new game to the Mystery Dungeon series. This has been tweeted all over the place. It was posted by Pearl Enthusiast amongst other people, but saying some news for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon fans. So Chunsoft's copyright, who of course are the creators of the Mystery Dungeon game, they worked on all the games and stuff, and basically their copyright has been found for 2023 Pokemon Day with an updated date, probably meaning there could be a new game from them. And this is the copyright here as well. So yeah, it says copyright 2023 Pokemon 1995 to 2023. Pokemon Nintendo Switch are trademarks of Nintendo, yada yada yada. Basically, a new copyright has been found for this company on Pokemon Day this year. And then they go on saying, of course, here is the original person that found it. So this person is the brains behind all of this and stuff, and they're saying, well, the announcement of a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon during Pokemon Day seems rather guaranteed. So this could either mean a brand new Mystery Dungeon game, which I think it will be, or it could just be talking about like a remaster. Like we obviously had the remaster of the original Mystery Dungeon a few years ago, so it could be like a remaster of another Mystery Dungeon game. It could also be talking about Red Rescue Team coming back on the GBA Advance port with the Nintendo Switch Online thing that we got announced on the Nintendo Direct. I think it could be that as well, because that has apparently been leaked as well a few years ago. But I don't know. I think I'm more inclined to believe that this is a brand new Mystery Dungeon game. Either way, what's confirmed is we are getting something about Mystery Dungeon on Pokemon Day this year, whether that is a new game or a remaster or a port. That's not obviously what we're sure about, but we're guaranteed to be getting something about Mystery Dungeon because all these copyrights are basically telling us that, yeah, we're getting something on Pokemon Day 2023. The dates have been changed and everything for Pokemon Day. So I'd get excited if you're a Mystery Dungeon fan. But again, not 100% sure what it's going to be. But again, I'm more inclined to believe it's going to be a new game. Riddler-Coup also said we are going to get something new this year. And also, there's been other kind of rumors and stuff about spin-off games. And he did say that, you know, whether your expectation should be high or low, depending on, like, how you'd kind of receive it. And I think that is just... I think that's just kind of what it is with spin-off games. You know, not everybody likes Mystery Dungeon, but a lot of people do. It's the same with like Pokemon Ranger. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. Detective Pikachu 2, a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. Whereas everyone's excited for a new Pokemon game. Not everyone is excited for a new spin-off game. Like when Pokemon Snap, new Pokemon Snap was announced, a lot of people didn't really know what it was because obviously it was originally on the Nintendo 64. So people weren't sure whether to get excited about that and stuff. So again, that could be what Riddler-Coup was talking about here. But I love Mystery Dungeon. I can't wait to see what this is. I'm really, really hoping it's a new one. And to see what kind of Pokemon would be on it. I'm sure it'd be like Gen 9 mons. That'd make sense. But either way, a new Mystery Dungeon looks promising. At least something about Mystery Dungeon is going to get announced on Pokemon Day. What do you think it is? Let me know if you're excited about it, because I really am. I love Mystery Dungeon. Cannot wait to see what this is. Next up, let's move over to the Riddler-Coup leaks of the day. And of course, we've kind of been just, you know, patiently waiting to see what he's been talking about with these leaks that he's been posting. Originally, on February the 14th, he posted this shape here and said, what will this grow into? And a lot of people were expecting it to be, you know, something to do with a third legendary, terrestrialization, could have been something to do with Zygarde. And then the next day, he followed up with this, which, again, we covered in yesterday's video, which made me believe even more so. I mean, I was calling it like a turtle shell from here, but I think now, like with this that we got yesterday, it kind of made it more believable. And then today, he went and posted this. So this is the latest kind of update to this leak. It is a turtle shell. And so that basically confirms, if he is talking about the third legendary here, that it is going to be a turtle. It's not going to be a lizard or anything like that. It's going to be based off a turtle or some sort of turtle shell, or it's going to have like a dormant form, which is some sort of turtle. And then it could have like an actual like engaged form or something like that. Other people have been kind of coming up with the idea that this could be Squirtle, because it does look like Squirtle's shell. And at the same time, I would love Squirtle to be in the game. It would make sense as well. We got Squirtle and Bulbasaur in the Isle of Armor DLC. where we were allowed to like choose one of them. So it could be something similar to that. I don't know if he'd make all of this just for a returning Pokemon, which is Squirtle. I mean, Squirtle is a big returning Pokemon because it's one of the Kanto starters, but I don't think he'd put all of this out there just for a Squirtle. I think this is something new. So as much as I would love to see Blastoise in the DLC, which again, he still could be. He was in the Isle of Armor DLC when I think it was Honey that gave you the option to pick one. But I think this is more so going to be for the third legendary and stuff. And again, people are kind of coming up with their own kind of ideas and everything about it. But either way, we also obviously have the image that Light posted a few days ago as well, originally with this turtle kind of image. And I think this is the actual image that he's using. This is exactly the same kind of image here, just the list is a little bit like bolder, I guess, with the outlines. But this is the image that he is using, this turtle shell here. So I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we get the full picture and we get like the turtle arms and legs and the tail and stuff, and then that'll be it. And then maybe on, I don't know, Saturday he'll kind of give us the whole shebang, because basically, you know, Pokemon Day is coming up. We're going to get the announcement of the DLC. The third legendary potentially could be shown in the trailer. And so because of that, he's going to be leaking a lot more stuff about it, because once the actual reveal happens, he can't really leak more about the design because we'll have already seen it most likely. So yeah, I don't know. I think this is the image that he's using. It's got to be a turtle. I mean, I'm much more inclined to believe it's the third legendary and not Squirtle. As much as I would love to see Squirtle back, which again could still happen. But yeah, I think this is about the third legendary. So yeah, looks like the third legendary is going to be based off a turtle or some sort of turtle kind of esque creature. But let me know your thoughts on that. We also have Light talking about a theory here about if it is potentially a turtle, saying theory time. If finally our third legendary is a turtle, which again is most likely to be the case now, I have the perfect candidate to tell you why Game Freak has been based on this Pokemon when creating it. I also like the dark background and story of this animal. So he goes on to say, this turtle is the red crown roofed turtle from India. At the end of the rainy season, the heads and necks of male turtles develop a brilliant coloration of red, yellow, and blue, with 6 distinctive bright red stripes on top of the head. And then he goes on to say, making a comparison with the head, we clearly see that it has almost the same colors that our 2 main books, Scarlet and Violet, also have the yellow/orange color. Remember, we are waiting for a final book in the DLC, so we have the past, present, and the future colors in this turtle, which again makes sense there. And then he goes on to say, taking a look at visible spectrum, it's quite crazy because we can see that practically all the colors of the visible spectrum are in this turtle. Being the monarch and the creator of the terrestrial phenomena, fits perfectly with all the types of Pokemon. He then goes on to say this turtle has an ability called thermoregulation, the ability of an organism to keep his body temperature within certain boundaries even when the surrounding temperatures are very different. Kindly take note that we can see almost all colors of visible spectrum throughout this. And then he goes on to say, I really like this because maybe in-game we'll have some type of ability that can adapt depending on the field or weather conditions Koraidon and Miraidon do. Also fits good with the theory I did, or maybe even power up those Pokemon. There are only 500 Red Crown Turtle remaining in all the world due to the threats poaching for their meat and shells and other threats. Remember, in the game they have basically exploded their crystal to create the Terror Orb, so please we have to take care of the Mother Nature. And I think this is a really cool theory, to be fair. I mean, if it is based on a turtle, which again it most likely is, I think this is a really cool theory about what it could be based on. And again, especially with the colors and stuff and the spectrum and the book colors, I think it definitely makes sense. And yeah, I think this could be potentially what it is based off. But again, we'll have to wait and see, but hopefully it's revealed to us on Pokemon Day. Next up, we also have a new high-quality image of Pokemon Day as well. This was posted yesterday on Cerebi, saying, basically, this was leaked a while ago in like a Pokemon Unite update, so we weren't actually supposed to see the Pokemon Day 2023 kind of icon, but we did. And now we've just got like an actual HD, like high quality image of it. But yeah, high quality version of the new 2023 Pokemon Day logo has been released by the Pokemon Company International ahead of this year's Pokemon Day. We also got like that small little video as well. I didn't bother covering it because it didn't really show anything. It was just kind of like a bunch of people playing Pokemon, which again is cool. You know, it's a really cool video, but it didn't really warrant me like showing it and stuff because it literally showed absolutely nothing. But either way, that is a really cool Pokemon Day video, which is just kind of like getting us all excited and stuff for it. We also have this from Lutu, which I thought was quite interesting. So we have him here tweeting out saying, the first Game Freak media interview in 3 years. Some interesting things in here. We finally have a name for one of their internal development teams. Super cool stuff for Pocket Card Jockey's Origins as well. So yeah, obviously with Game Freak they have multiple different kind of development teams, and we now have the names of one of them. So basically this is them saying what they're saying. We believe that it is very important for the studio to continue making and releasing titles outside of the Pokemon series, series. In recent years, the resources needed for game development have grown and grown. So Development Department 1 is the name of one of them. So I'm guessing the other ones are called Development Department 2 and 3 and stuff. Have been trying out a style of development where it works with external studios. Game Freak's core teams turn out Pokemon games on a near annual basis, and such games have become increasingly graphically complex, requiring more resources in the process. For Rhydon, Game Freak partnered with studios Infinite Loop, Co, and Pixida, both of which have worked with the studio over the past decade. So just a little bit more information about Game Freak's internal team there and stuff. But that is basically everything for today's video. Really exciting stuff to go over today. Like I say, let me know your thoughts on everything. What do you think about this new Mystery Dungeon game? Would you like to see a new game? Would you like to see a remaster? Would you like to see the port? I think we'd all like to see a new game, to be fair. I think it'd be really cool. And again, especially with the Gen 9 mods and everything like that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. This is basically, like, this is actually a confirmed leak. Like, this is something on Pokemon Day regarding Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This could be the spin-off game that a lot of kind of leakers and insiders have been talking about. And then let me know your thoughts on this legendary as well. Do you think this is the third legendary, or do you think it's just going to be like Squirtle or something? Let me know your thoughts on all of that. But yeah, that's going to be everything for today's video. Like I say, if you enjoyed, drop a like. Let's try and hit 500. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.